Hey, it's Jason, and it's time to do more stuff. This time we're gonna go do some picking. Got my tools, gonna load up the old Bronco. We're gonna hit the junkyard and try and find some more stuff for the old girl. Alright, let's see. Looking for bench seat if we can find it. Maybe some wheels and tires if we can get over to look. Nope, no dice there. What about in that one over there? Is there a bench in it? Gas tank. Oh, a little wet. What do we got here? Fancy wheels. With good tires. If there's all four of these, we might have to snag on those fancy guys. Look at that. Well, here's why they're still here. It's only 3 of them. Bummer. It's bright.
Shitty bench.
There's one here, but it's about as sorry as the one that's in the truck now.
Have you checked what it would cost to reupholster it? Because we're going to put foam in it.
I'm digging that paint job. It's fancy.
Gator fan.
Could be the next project. Might be a good wiper motor candidate. You can tell somebody's monkeyed with it because they snapped all the little things off that hold the plugs in. Yeah. That might be the guy. On. Alright. Well, it's the best looking one we can find, so we're going to go ahead and snag it. We don't really need to save the hardware, we'll just use the stuff that's on it now. But the one thing I'm not sure about is how the linkage disconnects back in here. I hope we don't have to take a little cowl off, because that seems like a pain. I want to be a little more delicate when it comes to reinstallation.
Got it. Looks like, isn't there a... Oh, maybe it was a clip.
There's a little tiny nut on the back side here, but honestly, I don't know that it matters. I think this thing's frozen up. It should want to turn some by hand, and it ain't. Yeah, it's frozen. So it doesn't matter. Well, we're striking out on truck parts, but saw this guy. That's pretty cool. Galaxie 500 with the fancy wheels. Big giant speaker box. That's pretty neat. Ooh. A few extra parts.
That's the kind of wheels that need attention. I don't think anyone ever gave it any.
Oh, I like the purple shag seat cover. That's nice. Cool dash. Nigger Modelo. I've been drinking some good beer in here.
Low rider.
Yeah, I like the 352 badge. It's cool too.
Look at the trunk lid.
Oh man, look at that. Fancy. This thing would make some good yard art, that's for sure. I dig it. Those badges are definitely cool. Not much left in here. Get the good fuel filter though. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Not what we're here for, but pretty cool. All right, let's check out our sweet haul from the junkyard. We got, oh wait, we needed some presentation juice. So, really, the coolest thing I got is this. Windshield wiper arm for the Bronco here, since I broke mine in half on accident. This whole bucket right here snapped off on mine. The motor's bad on my windshield wipers. So it was raining and I wanted to drive that truck, of course, because, you know, and going down the road, I can't see anything. So I reach out and I'm trying to pull the arm off and it just broke the whole thing. But I had to break it off so I could manual mode on the way home. So I picked up a new one of those, so that'll be nice. I could not find a good motor for the windshield wipers at the junkyard, but I did go to O'Reilly's on the way back. And I picked up some goodies there too. Got us a fancy new windshield wiper motor. And I also got 3 quarts of transmission fluid to stick in the F100 to see if we've got gears in that thing. And some new battery terminals for the Bronco, because the ones that are on it are too big, the wires fit in there pretty loose, and I keep losing connection and the thing doesn't want to start half the time. So that and the windshield wiper motor and arm will make this thing back into my version of daily driver status. While I was there, I also snagged a fancy Pioneer radio. The one in this one has been acting up. The Bluetooth keeps forgetting my phone, so every time I get in, I gotta go through the whole thing of finding it and entering the PIN code, and it's annoying. So got this one. I'll probably just swap it out because it's a Pioneer that's already in it. And I got that fan for Alonzo. That's not for me, it's for one of his BMWs. And remember that cool old Galaxie they had out there? I snagged one of the 352 badges off the side. Don't know what I'll do with it. I just thought it was neat, and I don't know. I appreciated it, and I'd rather have it than let it get crushed, because I don't think a whole lot of people need Galaxie 500 parts there at the junkyard. Fan was 25 bucks and a $5 cord, $30. That's a good deal. So that's for Alonzo. 30 bucks for my Pioneer, which is a little spendy, but it's like 100 bucks for one anywhere else. So went with that. My wiper arm, my high dollar parts, $7 there. But this probably would have been the most expensive thing for me to find elsewhere. So glad I was able to find and snag on that. And then the emblem, they actually charged me $2 for this thing, believe it or not, but that's okay. And then 60 bucks for that thing at O'Reilly's, 10 bucks for a set of terminals, and like $9 a bottle for the fluid, which is great. So that's what we got. Saturday, about 3 o'clock. Gonna try and knock out a little bit, a couple hours here today, then rest up. Tomorrow morning when I wake up, we're firing up the grill, doing a 9-pound Boston butt for the playoff games. And I think I'm gonna devote my non-grilling time to big service on all the vehicles, and I'll record that for you guys. I'm gonna do the dual shocks up front, so I got 4 shocks I got to change on the Bronco. I did the rears already, but I got to do the fronts, so we'll do that. I got to do all 4 shocks on the Duster, so it's going to be a very suspension heavy day. And I'm hoping, actually, if the transmission fluid is enough to get this thing a shifting, we're going to try and go ahead and move this thing, play some origami, I don't know, Chinese fire drill, and we got to get this one moved out. I'm gonna put this one where that is, that one where that is, and then this one in the garage. So we're gonna move some stuff around and clear some space.